Good.
How you doing? Mark Hertsgaard, I'm with Politico.
Okay, this is the end.
Excuse me?
Excuse me, sir. We just want to ask you some questions about climate science, and I know you have a lot of opinions about it.
Sure.
Why does your party continue to deny what the National Academy of Sciences and virtually
You know,
every
you
major
asked the
scientific
same question
organization in the
over and
world?
over and over again. Were you, it happened 6 days ago to be at the hearing at the House where I testified?
I was not, sir.
Oh, well, see, I answered all those questions in detail.
Okay.
The science is mixed. We all know the science is mixed. The economy is not mixed because the economics of the thing are pretty well established, and I think that's.
How is the science
It's
mixed with the
mixed.
National Academy of Science?
Reports.
Every
Here's your
Sorry.
science reports.
and
Yeah, we have reports. We have. All you have to do is go back and look. I've given numerous talks on the floor.
I understand, but I'm asking you about the National Academy of Sciences.
Well, we started off with the list, I believe, of 40 scientists that had different views. Then it went up to 200 or 300. Then it went up to 900 or so. So there are a lot of scientists who don't agree. I don't take as gospel everything that comes from any particular scientific group.
When
We know
every scientific organization in the world says this, sir,
that's not true.
are they all part of the conspiracy?
No, just read this.
I have looked at that, sir. Yes.
Have you read all the scientists that are there?
I have
You
a
think
lot.
that Richard Lindzen with MIT is a quack of some kind, or what? I mean, what's
Richard Lindzen is an outlier when all of these scientific organizations in the world, and every political party in the world but your own, admits that climate change is happening, it's real, and it's dangerous. Why does your party keep insisting that
That's
it's not?
You're wrong on that. The science is mixed on that,
Well,
and you know it.
I do not know that, sir.
I think you've got a book coming
These young
too, don't
people
you?
here
Oh
would
yeah.
like to ask you
By
a
the
question.
way, you should be ready for the book that's coming, which answers all of this, gives the history and how far back we go on this, which is really a long time ago in terms of the United Nations, what their involvement was, and so you'll find out.
What do you tell these people?
I don't understand why my generation has to suffer because it sounds like you're not liking what you're hearing from the scientists that you're cherry picking.
And
So
who are you with?
your generation, who are you with?
I'm with the Alliance for Climate Protection, and I'm here speaking
I
on
see.
behalf
Well,
of all
okay, well, there are a
young
lot of
people.
groups that are out there. No, you're not.
I
I
absolutely
have
am.
20 kids and grandkids. You want to see a picture of them?
I'd love to.
Oh,
Show you
I
mine,
think-
too.
Okay, that's good.
But, so what do we tell our kids?
You know what I mean.
What do we tell our kids? Here's mine.
The same thing I tell mine. We're going to be looking at the science, and we're going to be looking at the economics, and we're going to be doing the right thing for America and for the world.
So
Okay?
the National Academy of Sciences, they're in on this conspiracy?
I didn't say conspiracy.
Do you think it's a conspiracy? All the
Science
scientists,
is mixed, that's all.
all
You know
the
that.
political parties
You're not
are.
giving
You
any-
said
But
the
it's really
science
nice
is
to be
mixed.
with you
Are you
guys.
willing to take that chance?
Take the chance.
You
What
said the
if you're
science
wrong,
is
Senator?
mixed.
What if you're wrong? We'll have a solution.
98% of the scientists say.
No, that's not right.
And-
You guys know it's not
Listen,
right. But that's
you know what one of the most famous Republicans in this country said? That when 98 doctors tell me that my son needs a life-saving operation, and 2 doctors say that he doesn't, I go with the 98.
You
So
know,
what
when
do
you
say
ask
about
the
that?
question about, what if you're wrong, stop and think about, what if you're wrong? And we should pass the largest tax increase in the history of America to do something where it's not justified. I remember, and I use this in the testimony, that in 1993, you weren't around in 1993 in terms of observing things probably, but the Clinton-Gore tax increase was the largest tax increase at that point in history. All marginal rates, gasoline, everything went up. That was a total of a $30 billion tax increase. This would be 10 times that great. This would be somewhere between $300 and $400 billion a tax increase. That admittedly, now listen to this very carefully, according to the director of the EPA, would not have any negative effect, wouldn't have any effect on emissions, because that would only be in the United States. As jobs went to places like India and China and Mexico, they'd be places where they don't have any emission requirements. It could actually increase the emissions. So should we do that when we know, and you know, and everyone out here who's this knows that it would not reduce worldwide emissions. Period.
Sir,
We all know that.
My
both
daughter's
China and
I think
India
we've
have
had
said-
that.
Great.
And it's time for Americans to take leadership on this.
So you will
Okay.
not apologize to my daughter?
No. We apologize to my 20 kids and grandkids.
I salute you for having 20 kids and grandkids, sir. And thank you for your time.
You're very welcome.
It's not personal.
I understand.
And who are you, sir?
Okay.